What's up, everybody? Welcome. Happy Monday. What's up, everybody? All right, perfect. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. To day 40. This is day 40 of me learning how to vibe code. Let me get the non-copyright boring music. Let me see. What's going on, everybody? Who's here? Say hi. Let me welcome you in. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's Monday? Or is it still Sunday night for some of you? We're going to continue to build this landing page. We're going to pick up where we left off yesterday, which was the Google reviews. And I actually put my own review on there as well, but so hopefully that gets incorporated into it. Just something I'm building for Hunza Mountain Tours. It's a family-owned business in northern Pakistan. I personally stayed with the family myself. Something isn't working. I knew it. That Adabad Lake image isn't working. I knew something was wrong. Let me see if I reload the page. Does it work? That's like the best photo, so it better work. Okay, there it is. Perfect. Yeah. Saw this with my own eyes, guys. So we're going to continue working on this today. Let me get my notes. I have notes. I know I have to put a picture. Ali came into the stream yesterday. He is part of the family-owned business. He wants a photo of himself on the landing page, so I airdropped that to my computer today. We'll add that. I want to do the Google reviews, and then we'll see what I get sidetracked with, right? Because yesterday the chat was popping with so many ideas. It was one of those days where I barely got through my checklist. But if you're just coming in, if you're just joining, welcome. Say hi, especially if you're new. And if you're not, let me know that you're here. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Jillian. I'm an amateur vibe coder. 40 days ago, I took a 2.5-week break because I was traveling. I decided to learn and build in public. And this is my 4th project that I'm building on stream. So if you go back to day 1, you'll see how much I've learned. Hi Naveed, welcome. Oh, you're from Hunza? Which part of Hunza? I just came back from Pakistan. I got back on Thursday. I live in Thailand. Your country and your region is absolutely beautiful. It touched my heart. I don't think I went there. No, I definitely didn't go there, but I will definitely be returning to Pakistan and northern Pakistan for sure. So I know there are all these other parts that I didn't see. Oh, you live by Adabad Lake? I was there. I hiked the Baskochi hike. That was actually my favorite hike of the entire trip. It was such a good hike. Hi Joshua, welcome from Nigeria. Wow. Yeah, I hiked the Baskochi hike, and when I got to the top, my jaw like dropped to the floor. I was like, holy shit. I mean, and my guide Ali, I don't know, maybe you know him because he lives in the area. He lives in Gulkin. He said every time I get to a viewpoint, I would say the same thing. But I mean, how could you not in a place like Pakistan, especially northern Pakistan? I mean, it was a feast for my eyes, that's for sure. Yeah, the view was like, I couldn't believe it. And the sky was clear that day. It was super sunny. So the water was just so blue. And like, I was just wowed to death the entire 2 weeks that I was there, and 2 weeks just was not enough. I feel this pull that I have to come back. It's like I want to book a flight and fly back tomorrow, honestly. That's how I'm feeling. But I can't do that right now. Hi, Nishan. Welcome. What plan Claude are you using? How is Claude compared to? So I just have the Pro plan. I just have the Pro plan right now. How does it compare to GPT 5.6 Soul? I don't know. I haven't tested it yet. I was kind of off the grid for 2.5 weeks because I was I was trekking the Himalayas in Pakistan, and let's just say, internet and cell phone service wasn't really that strong, so I wasn't really able to play with any agents while I was there. So I'm just getting back. Yeah, no, Naveed, I have to come back. Like, I just feel a pull to come back. Hi, Andy. Welcome. How's your day going? How's everybody's Monday? But Nishan, what's your opinion on it? Have you tried GPT 5.6 Soul? Like, what can you tell me about it? I'm hearing really good things about it. I just haven't had the chance. Like I said, I've been off the grid for 2.5 weeks. There were times where I didn't even have electric where I was, so I came back and I was kind of out of the loop a little bit. A lot changed in 2.5 weeks. So let me know what you guys think about it. I have the Codex desktop app, and I have to spend some time setting it up because I do see that there are a lot of features. It does look pretty cool. The only thing I did was before I left for my trip, I synced my Claude projects to Codex, so they all show up there. And I imagine I would use it similarly to Claude, but it looks like there's a lot of features, so I want to spend some time setting it up. Start working on my planner. What's planned for this day? So I'm gonna continue. Nice, Andy. I saw that you in the Discord you posted another project. I haven't gotten a chance to look at it yet, but I'm super excited to look at it because of the other one that you posted. To me, it was such a useful tool. So I'm excited to look at that. So today, the plan for the landing page is, yesterday we were in the middle of getting those Google reviews on the landing page, like the section for the social proof, which I think is really important for them and any business. So we're gonna finish doing that, and hopefully I can stay and stick to my plan, because yesterday I got a little bit off track because we had a lot of chatty people in here, which I loved. I always love that, but sometimes it's just so overwhelming and sets me off on a tangent. Then we actually had one of the owners of the company in the chat yesterday, and his uncle as well was in here. I mean, it felt very Pakistan, the fact that happened, because when I was trekking around Pakistan, I feel like on every mountain, on every hike, my guide just knew everybody. And then, like, we would be in another part of the country and be like, oh, that's my cousin. It's like everybody's family, everybody knows each other. And then they ended up in my chat yesterday, and it just felt very fitting. So he was in the chat yesterday. He wants a photo of himself on the landing page. So that's his personal request. So after I do the Google reviews, I think I'm gonna jump to that because he requested it himself. And I have the photo of him at the top of his actual village. So I think it's a good photo to add. So we're gonna do that. And then just some tweaking. Like, there are some sections I want to jazz up a little bit. This contact me section needs to not look so plain. I don't want it to fall so flat. There's no email, so I'm just gonna keep it as WhatsApp, and I just want to customize the button a little bit. So little things like that. And then we'll see. And then after that, I'll just see how I can review or fine-tune the landing page. I'm really liking it. I'm really excited that I have this moving background. It's what I wanted for all my apps, and I stayed away from it because I thought it would be too heavy for my stream, but then Azor told me that it was something really simple, so now I have to go back to all my projects and spice them up. What's poppin', Slime? What's going on? And then also, like, we were having a conversation yesterday about, you know, now that I've been doing this for 40 days, I can really spot when a website looks too vibe coded, and I guess it's because I've been doing it now, so I have an eye for it. And I'm not necessarily talking about this landing page. Like, I think this landing page looks good, but I can also tell that it was vibe coded. The web apps I'm talking about different ones that are like super obvious. Like, this was totally vibe coded, but I do obviously see that here, and I'm wondering, like, how do you make it look like it's not so vibe coded? Is that even possible? And what does that even look like? See, I don't have that experience yet. Like, if I'm on a website, I don't know, what will it take for me to be like, okay, this doesn't look vibe codey? But I just want to get through my checklist first, and then I can make those tweaks, because as far as the company itself, I mean, he came in yesterday and he loved it. It's just for me, as a, you know, somebody who's learning to be a developer, and somebody who likes everything I do to be unique, like, how do I make it the most unique? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet, or what I have to do, but that'll be for last. So let me get this going again. This is from yesterday. But we'll see where the session takes us. Hey, Edwin, thank you. Welcome back yourself. I just got back a few days ago, and I jumped right into it. And I thought I would forget how to stream, but it was natural. And you said today you see Fable 5 is no longer available on your basic plan. I seem to still be using it. I think I am. It looks like I have it until Thursday. I mean, now I'm at 67% of it used. But how did I already use 7% of the current session? But okay. That's one of the conditions I added to the project seal, so that. Interesting. So Andy, it was like a custom skill that you created yourself with Claude. Like, I guess I just wouldn't know how to word it. I mean, I guess I could just tell Claude exactly that, you know, when working on design, avoid AI or vibe coded design styles. Oh, for an extra fee, so I'm gonna get charged. I'm gonna just use it till it's 100%. Yeah, because I definitely would like to have that skill incorporated in all of my projects, because now I really do see it. So funny. 40 days ago, I wouldn't have been able to spot it. I don't know, Slime. I don't know how to explain it. Not so much this one. Like, I see it a little bit, and maybe it's because I am vibe coding it, so I know, but there are other ones that there's a user who posted a few of their projects in the Discord. He's a young guy. I think he's only 15 years old. He wanted my feedback. And I mean, again, asking feedback from me. I'm just somebody who's new, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. But the first thing, oh, okay, Slime. The first thing I noticed, it was just like, okay, this is vibe coded. Or I guess, Slime, what I'm saying is maybe some websites look like you vibe coded it with one prompt and like you didn't do any other tweaking to it. Where I feel like, okay, I gave this landing page the initial prompt, and what it came up with, I already said before it even, before it even got pushed. When I saw the preview, I was like, okay, I already don't like it. So I had to go in and make my own personal changes. I could be wrong. Some websites look like it was just a one and done shot and there was no maybe personal touch to it. That's the best way I could describe it. Or maybe it's not a thing. Maybe it's something I made up. But, the business itself wouldn't know, they don't even know what vibe coding is. I tried to explain it to them, but I don't think they know what it is, so. And probably a lot of businesses who hire people to build websites, they probably don't know what that is, so I don't know. I just don't want things to just like everything to look the same as everything else. It's not quite that I write those skills myself from scratch. The AI does it itself, but I give instructions on what's important and essential. Okay, I see. Hey, Haz. What's up? What's going on? Not much, just chilling. Welcome. Hey, Anthony, good morning. Did you get like a normal night's sleep? So you're just waking up now. Oh. Good afternoon for me. Good morning for you. Very early morning. Use your real glue or pull straight from the listing. I'm building a landing page for a family-owned business in northern Pakistan. I just came back from traveling Pakistan and I stayed with this family for a few nights, and they have a business, but they don't have a website, and they could definitely have a larger following. They could be making a lot more money, so I am helping them build their website. Hi, Prince. Good morning. I'm good. How are you? It's 1:20 a.m. Went to bed at 5 p.m. yesterday. Okay, you got like 8 hours of sleep. That's good. It seems like you're slowly maybe adjusting your sleep schedule. It is. It's still live. I'm still using it. All right, let's see the reviews. Oh, you're from Pakistan? What part of Pakistan are you from? Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. I just want to see. I flew into Islamabad, then drove 12 hours to Raikat, then went to Fairy Meadows, then a couple of places in Hunza, like Karimabad and Gulkin and Pasu, and then I went to Skardu, and then I flew back to Islamabad. Oh, Prince, that's right, your holiday. Was this the holiday in Thailand, Prince? Hey Ryan, what's up? My trip was amazing. It was like the best 2 weeks of my life. So, Ryan, so it worked. My first day back, I did some tweaks to it because there were some things that, not that it didn't work, just as a user, I discovered I didn't like. Like, for example, when I was entering the watch data, you have to use you couldn't type in the actual numbers. You have to use the plus sign. And, you know, I was doing like 25,000 steps a day. So to hit that plus sign until you get to 25,000, I was like, damn, this sucks. So I changed that so you could just type in the numbers. They were also the numbers for the data were only in increments of 5 or 10. And, you know, what if I did 27,816 steps? Then I would just have to just round properly. Things like that. And then the offline part, I realized that if you were at an altitude that was too high, it wouldn't work on offline. But if I was at an altitude that was lower, it would work offline. So I'm still in the middle of fixing that because now it's hard for me to test it because I don't know when I'm going to be at an altitude that high again. But that was interesting. But everything else, it did work. It worked well. I'll be honest, it was a pain in my butt to actually use the app every night because when I tell you at the end of every night, I was absolutely smashed. Like, I was destroyed at the end of every night. Like, I could barely keep my eyes open. I'm like, oh my God, I have to use my app. I made a commitment. Hyderabad, or sometimes I stay in Lahore or Islamabad. So, when I go back, I definitely think I'm going to fly into Lahore because Lahore is somewhere I really wanted to see that I didn't get to see. But I heard Lahore is like really, really worth it. So how was Phuket, Prince? How was it? How was your time? How was the resort? Okay, Anthony, go get your espresso. Okay. Let's see, is my review there? All right. Guests arrived as strangers, they leave 5 stars. I don't really like that. Right now I'm in Thailand. That's where I live. I'm originally from New York City, but I moved to Thailand 2 years ago. See, if Mr. Big was here or if he comes in later, he's going to say this is very vibe coded, like this sentence. Guests arrive as strangers, they leave 5 stars. I don't really like that. That has to change. Who's that? Amal, will you give me your Claude? I don't have Claude Max, Amal. But hi, nice to meet you. Especially that, because we were free. Oh, nice. So you got like an exclusive experience, an exclusive stay at the resort. That's nice. Did you go to Phang Nga, the place that we were talking about, right north of Phuket on the mainland, just right across the bridge? The beaches over there above Phuket, they are really nice. Yeah, and you're right. It's not centered. Exactly, Andy. This is annoying me. I also think it needs to be like spicier. And my review is not there because I started this yesterday. I did build it on Fable 5. Let me go back to the suggestions. That it had given me. If it just said 5.0 on Google, like that's good enough, I think. Or guests say it best, or I don't know. What's a better phrase? I just don't like this phrase. You're right, and it's not centered. Okay. From our guest book, I don't like that. Okay, I don't like that it says from our guest book, and I don't like the text that says guest arrived as strangers, they leave 5 stars. Also, that text isn't centered. I need it to say something else. What should it say? It can just say, well, it says 5.0 on Google. Amal, you can, if you want to contact me, you can join the Discord. Let me know if this link works, because it worked for someone yesterday and it didn't work for somebody else yesterday. So, yeah, on Discord would be best. Tell me if you can join the Discord, please, because it worked for somebody yesterday. It didn't work for somebody else. Maybe we'll just say guest say it. I need. Let's have it say. Yes. Say it best. Okay, perfect. So the link works. So whoever it was yesterday that I think it was, his name was Mind. I think he said it didn't work. So it was him, not me. I knew it. It's not me, it's you. That's what I should say to him. I knew it. Okay. Also, let's add my personal review to the section. Let's add my personal review as I just added it to Google. I gave 5 stars. And here is the text. I'm not using Discord, Gmail. So, okay, Amal, but what is it that you would like to contact me about? Are you trying to collaborate on something? Because usually I don't always communicate with people through email. So if you can just tell me first what it is that you would like to talk about, what you want to work on. Because once my email starts blowing up too much, I get overwhelmed. That's why I like to keep communication on Discord. It keeps the community conversations together. Ask us how to connect. So, Andy, that's what I did yesterday. I gave Claude the Google link, and it pulled directly from Google. But do you mean like connect it directly so that way it's always pulling new reviews? Okay, this is also a problem. Every time I reload the page, it doesn't go to the top. I don't like that. That has to be fixed. Guess say it best. Where am I? I want to see my name. Oh, there I am. Oh, they just take a... That was a good quote to pull from it. All right. But what else? See, I guess, here's what I struggle with. Here's what I struggle with in general in terms of design. We have this great eye-catching hero section, right? A moving background, right? And then we get here and it's just this like plain cream background, and that just kind of falls flat for me. And then we have images here that I love, and then another plain background. But the thing is, it's necessary, right? Because you kind of have to break up those sections that are image heavy. Otherwise, things are going to look like it's too much. So how do I keep the design where it still breaks up those sections, but it's not so boring? Like, I feel like it's just, these sections are just boring to me. But every section can't be like flashy, because then it becomes tacky and not tasteful anymore. But there has to be something else I could do. Yes, you can have it show a certain number, maybe, so it doesn't end up flooding with a whole sea of them. Yeah, this is 10 reviews. Does this lead to the Google page? Oh, it leads to Google. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay. All right, so maybe let me do that. Should I do that now? How much did that use? 12%. Or should I keep going? This is where I get off track. I'm a math teacher. I'm a high school math teacher. Yeah, aw, slime, that's sweet, but I feel like that's not authentic though. You know? Everybody in the chat should actually go there and stay with them. That's what you guys should do. Okay, Emma, but you never told me. Right, but what are we contacting for? You never clarified that. What are we going to be in contact about? So I don't know. All right. Let me do what Andy said. I don't know if I should do a new session for that. Or I don't know. Let me just see first. Am I like okay with this section? Oh, I have to, Amal, I'm going to be honest with you. I have to work on upgrading my own plan. I'm only on the pro plan, the $20 plan. So before I buy anything for anybody else, you know, I have to upgrade my own plan for myself because I do want the max plan. Also, we just met. Can this, but this particular session, does it, I feel like it needs something else. Or does it not? Or I'm just picky. I'm so picky when it comes to design. I could come back to it. I can come back to it. Please update the handoff MD file to include everything we did in this session. And then people who are just coming in and see that I'm on Sonnet are gonna bug out. They're gonna bug out. Why are you using Sonnet? It's a little choppy. Meaning what? What do you mean by choppy? I mean, when you stop it, I think when I hover over it, it stops. And if it's choppy, like what can we do to fix it? When it moves, it does glide smoothly. It doesn't glide smoothly, it jitters. All right, I'm trying to look at it. Where's the jitter? Or was it just because I put my mouse over it and then it... Oh, it might be the stream, maybe. Maybe. All right, let's have a think. Let's have a think on it. I'm gonna add another section with Ali's photo. That's what he specifically requested. And then I'll see, because at that point now, that's probably the last actual section to the landing page I'm going to add, because then it no longer becomes a landing page anymore. Then it just becomes a long ass page, and we don't want that, right? It's just a landing page. It already is starting to feel long now, but I'll fix this section after. And then I can see then where do I want to now add more visuals, because I don't want it to be, it needs to be almost even between dramatic visuals and this flat kind of background that breaks up the sections. So let's see. Because then I can just get a bigger picture of the design. Please read the handoff MD file and familiarize yourself with this project. Also, his name, I mean, I call him Ali, but I think his name is a lot longer and complicated than that. But we'll just leave it until, and then I can just change that later. These people, like, some of them I think have multiple names, because there was somebody else I met, Omer, but then he was calling himself Asher. I don't know. Then there's like nicknames. That's the thing in Thailand too. People have nicknames. Okay. Let me find that photo. It's this one. I think. Don't build anything yet. Give me suggestions as to where this section would go and what else we should include in it. Like, I don't know, is it a bio? He just came in yesterday and he said add a picture of me to the landing page. Because I'm pretty sure it's his father who's the boss. Actually, I know his father is the boss because the whole time we were traveling, he would always get a phone call from boss, and it was his father. So his father is the boss. So, I mean, we really should have a photo of the father. Okay, let's see. Nice photo. That's it, naturally the review section. Already names him, yeah. Between reviews and book, the reviews mention Ali by name. Let's see who we're talking about. Then the WhatsApp CT is one scroll away. Returns to book a tour. To book with this guy. Strongest thing of family. Inside the story section. Between experiences and reviews, nah. Less than you think. The photo is portrait, so 2 columns, photo one side, text on the other. Meet your guide and his name. He was born and raised there. I know that. Languages he speaks. Photo, the photo file itself. Usage. Okay. Yeah, give me options. Give me options. I want options. I gave you the photo, though. I do know that he was born and raised in Gulkin, but all the other information I'm not sure about. I'll have to contact him and ask, so you can just put some placeholder information in there for now. well, they're hikes that we did, right? I don't know. I know he's one Golden. The hikes we did were Bascochi. How do you spell that? Bascochi hike. Hunza. Bascochi. Were Bascochi. Hey Trav, welcome. What was it? Pasu Bridge. And I know he does Patundas. All of the information I'm not sure about, I have to contact him and ask. I've attached the photo. And yes, you can mock up 2 or 3 layout options. It's true, we were at the Pakistan-China Friendship Tunnel. Hey, Tino. Welcome. That was pretty cool. The border of China is like right there too. Okay, this is, let me rename this. Well, actually, what am I saying? I do think he actually is in charge of this now. Because we were sitting at dinner with we were sitting with the American lady who volunteers there, and then he said like he was taking over, but with him sometimes like you would just never know if he was joking or not. Even the American lady was like, "Wait, are you serious? Like I never know with you." It was very vague, so he might be the boss or becoming the boss. I don't know. Did you visit Iran? I didn't. Where is that located? Just in terms of the map. Because I do want to go back to Pakistan. I'm trying to figure out, can I do it and go somewhere else that I want to see as well? Just because there's just so many, I always like to see a new place. And I was looking at the map, Tajikistan is close. So maybe I can go back to Pakistan for a little bit, see other places, because there are just so many places to see. There are so many things to do. And then I can go to maybe Tajikistan afterwards. I know it's really close, and my guide said like his original tribe is from Tajikistan, so it must be easy to get from one to the other. I wonder if I could do a land crossing, but it might be hard. Would I have to go through Afghanistan? Because well, actually maybe. I was looking at the map and I could see the border, but I think there was a way around, but I just looked at it briefly today, just out of curiosity, so I'll have to study it again. Don't tempt me with a good time of going through Afghanistan, though. Naran Kagan is 6 hours from Islamabad. What, north? I think you go through China. Okay, maybe. I have to see. And I would have to really look up like all the rules for crossing, because I can't tell you on the way to the north, and then just like even through the north, like when we drove to Skardu, there were so many police checkpoints. I don't even know how many copies of my passport this man had, but he had copies and copies and copies of my passport like on deck, because there were so many police checkpoints. Sometimes they would even ask for his passport because he doesn't necessarily look Pakistani. I mean, some people in the north, they do look different, but domestic tourists, you know, they would ask him where he's from, and sometimes he would say, "Oh, I'm from Australia," and like they would just believe him. But the northern people, some of them look a little different. Like even the kids, like, oh my God, the kids like on the mountains, they were so cute. I have a video that I'm gonna put in the vlog of these like 3 kids that came and hugged me, but they were like blonde, and you know, they didn't look like a typical local. I went to Islamabad, then I drove 12 hours up to Raikat, then Fairy Meadows, then Karimabad, Gulkin, Pasu, and Skardu, and then back to Islamabad. I'm scared about the usage. Oh no, it's okay. It's not bad. OBS time is not. I would like to go to Afghanistan as well to see it. Because I do remember I was looking up potentially doing next summer Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and then Uzbekistan. And somebody I know did it last year, and then I know that they stopped in Afghanistan, just like probably for a few hours, I think, and went to some market there. So I do wonder. I have to look. But Central Asia, like right now, I just feel inclined to really see a lot of Central Asia. While it's still somewhat untouched, I mean, people are going there more and more, but it's still definitely more untouched than other parts of the world. Yes, Skardu, I really liked Skardu. And it was so interesting because I went from Hunza to Skardu. And you can tell the difference between the regions. Like Hunza seems a little more like relaxed, even though I was not really relaxing there, but it seems a little relaxed, and Skardu is like kind of more like rugged, and it was super cool. Hi Abdullah, welcome. Are you from Pakistan? The reviews should go to the Google page. Hey Monster, welcome. Are you from Pakistan too? I just got back from there. So Slime, when you click this, it goes there. Haha, 69 reviews. But you mean when I click the actual review? So I'll have it change that. Why did I choose Hunza? Well, so Monster, I hired a guide to take me around Pakistan, and he's from Hunza, he's from Gulkin, and I stayed with his family for a few nights, and they have a family business, but they don't have a website. They don't have a website, so I'm building it for them, so that's why. You went there when you were a kid. Oh, wow. How much did it increase? Did what increase? Hi, Psuedo. I'm here watching from Islamabad, mom of three. Hi, I just came back from Pakistan. You have a beautiful, amazing country. I fell in love with it. I absolutely fell in love with it. I'm obsessed. I came back like on such a high, you know, like I feel like I haven't even been this happy in such a long time. I don't know. It just like moved something in me. So I'll definitely be back. How much of what increased the usage? Or you mean the reviews? Okay, let's see. Let's see our options here. Huh. Got a silly text message from the gym that I used to be at that I can't stand. I can't stand them. Yeah, of course. They're not getting any business, so they're hitting me up to see. And I asked them for a few things and they said no. Didn't you say it was 15 reviews? Did I say it was 15 reviews? That might have been the other Google page, like the wait, no, I don't think I ever said it was 15 reviews. Okay, so Andy, you like the first one. Meet your guide. This is Ali. Hi, Parallel. No way. I just came back from Pakistan. I was in Hunza. Hi, Collab. Okay, this is simple code. Okay, is there a problem? And hi, by the way, I've never seen you here before. Again, I can't tell now when people are coming and being shady. Yep, you did. That's why I said, oh. I don't remember saying that. Hello. This is Ali, born and raised in Golkan. Ali leads treks to Biscotti Meadow, Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so Andy, you said you like the first one. Ali knows these trails by heart. Born and raised in Golgan. Biscotti Meadow, the paths behind his house. Yeah, I don't like the last one. His view presence. What do you mean? I mean, I think the photo won't be this blurry. 2 notes before you pick the photo. He should come up first. Oh, yeah. Okay. And how do we do that, Slime? The photo was already... So no resending. I'll go through. All 3 would sit between... All right, Parallel, thank you. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to make a decision here. All 3 would sit between. Flood the reviews. Okay. The photo. All 3 would sit between the reviews. Aw, thanks, Slime. Pick one or a mix. So we can do a mix. Hold on. No. All right, let's just do option A. All right, so parallel, you said add 21st dev animations and GSAP. I feel like we did the GSAP is what we did yesterday, I think. And then something didn't work. I'm gonna go back. Andy gave me a suggestion. Oh, I missed somebody in the chat. Hi, Ali. Welcome. A different Ali, not the Ali that guided me. Oh my God, Tino, no, I didn't, but that would have scared the shit out of me if I did. True, Slime. No, I feel you, Slime. So you said do it with SEO, flood the reviews. Okay. All right, so let's flood the reviews, guys. Help them out. They're an amazing family, like, truly, they really took care of me. And Ali, you know, this man really busted his ass to show me the best trip ever. And, you know, he dealt with my shit literally for 2 weeks, okay? And he did it all in slides. Okay? You should also tell the SEO to maximize SEO to open graph. Okay, wait, hold on. You should also tell the SEO to maximize SEO. Where am I telling the SEO? Sorry, I just don't know. Like, where is the SEO to tell? For the reviews, actually integrate Google reviews directly inside of the web. Tina, I did, unless I have to do something else. These were directly from the Google reviews. Oh, tell Claude. It will know what to do. Okay. It's in the... Miss! Okay. I will tell it. Let me see. Oh, thanks, Ali. Is only gay in Pakistan. Please support him. Well, hi. So parallel. I don't know if he's the only one, but of course I support him. What sparked your interest in vibe coding? What courses or videos you recommend for someone who wants to start vibe coding? So, fan. I know a few people who do it for a living, and they've been in web development for decades, you know, and then with AI transition to vibe coding, and I've seen their success. I recently transitioned into working remotely as I'm a high school math teacher, but now I have a virtual math teaching job, and I've just been curious about learning more internet skills that could potentially make me extra income. Right now, it's just fun for me, and basically a little while back, Replit, on their like 10th birthday, they gave 24 hours of free credits, and I had never built anything before, but I just kind of went crazy and built my own website. And I mean, there was no system to what I was doing. I was just really winging it, and just, there was no structure to what I was doing. But by doing it that way, I was able to produce something that I was pretty impressed with. I have to go back and fix that site up because it's a hot mess, but I couldn't believe that I was actually able to do that by just some messy prompts. So that's what kind of sparked my interest, and I was like, maybe I should take this seriously and learn how to do it systematically. So that's what sparked my interest in vibe coding. Okay, that's why it's good to have VS Code open so you can watch the code it's writing. Okay, yes, I know I have to do VS Code. I was just wondering, like how heavy that app would be. Oh, what a morning. How's the page going? Thankful Fable is now part of the use. Wait, is it really, Anthony? SEO is the money in web dev now. Okay, tomorrow tell Claude to build an SEO skill. Okay, let me write that down. Let's put that on the list. Build an SEO skill. All right, let's get that done. Is my aircon on? I'm sweating. Hi Theo, welcome. The YouTube algorithm brought you here. Awesome. Okay, wait, what am I doing? All right, let me reload this. No way. What'd you get? You got a message on your plan or you got an email? All right, I'm gonna go back to the reviews in a minute because you guys had some suggestions. Slime said when you click it, it should open it. I feel like the picture is blurry. Hold on. Oh no, it's not. It's just my monitor. This is Ali, born and raised in Gulkin. Ali leads strikes at Scotia Passus. It's agentic engine optimization. That's for AIs. Are you a traveler or web developer? Collab, I'm everything. I'm everything. I'm a little jack of all trades. The blue pop-up says. Okay, where is the blue pop-up? All right. No, the reviews that you placed were not live, were static Fable admin. You need the live one. Okay, so what should I'm gonna go back to my reviews session. And we'll fix that. So, like I was saying before, well, I also don't kind of like that this kind of blends. Okay, but I'll figure that out. I don't know what I want yet. He's wearing shoes here. This is the one day I saw this man wearing shoes, okay? And this is the one day that we didn't go on a hike. He put on shoes the day that we did not go on a hike. He was wearing flip-flops on these crazy hikes. I couldn't even believe it. You should update the theme. Okay, no problem, Parallel. I'll get to it. I just started building this like 3 days ago. There's a lot that I do want to fix up, but I'm trying to add things in bit by bit and get the full picture, and then I'll know more of what I want to do with the design. For reviews, firstly, get their original Google review page. Yeah, right here. It's right here. And I gave it to them, to Claude in the prompt. Right, this is the link to it. Parallel, I'm thinking about the color as well. The thing is, I need it to stay kind of like earth tones and stuff because like the region itself kind of give those colors. So I'm trying to keep it earthy toned. But don't worry, I definitely will go back to the design, but just, you know, one thing at a time. Yesterday I think I got a little sidetracked. Refresh your review page. Let's go to most recent. Nice. I met her. Yeah, okay, so we're saying the live ones, right? Live reviews. Hold on. I gotta pee. BRB. I can't think. All right, I'm back. Oh, sorry, Raul. My God, slime. I didn't even know that was your name. My bad. You said refresh the page. Damn. It's HTML. I think she should migrate. What do you think? Migrate to what? Please visit Pakistan and support gay community things. He will pay. Pay all expenses? For just supporting the gay community. I do support the gay community. You know, I met a lot of people from that community in Pakistan, and I don't think people realize that that community is that big in Pakistan. I met many. This is all HTML? Slime, I don't know. How do I know? I have to ask it for the tech stack. Oh, please, Slime, there are plenty in Thailand. Okay, I think I need a lesson, like, on the tech stack. Like, okay, if it's HTML, if it's React, like, I've built web apps in both, but, oh, no, I'm a lady boy. Parallel. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a girl. I'm not a girl. I'm a woman. A woman. Okay? Jillian, ask Claude, firstly, that you want to make it a React TypeScript. What should you do? And does it have an advantage? Don't code. Okay. I'm heterosexual, Ali, but support all communities. Nah, Next.js. Can you make a personal website with your... Babe, what the heck? What the heck? Just for you? I don't even know you. That would be, and where are you from? Because if I was to make a website like that, it would be expensive as hell, okay? Hi, by the way, like, sheesh. I'm adjusted now to being back, so I'm ready to clap back at anybody with these comments. Yes, actually, yes. Thanks for clap sharing. I got the first one. Yeah, parallel. I am a woman. Okay, a woman, not a girl, a woman. The craziest woman I ever met was this Thai woman. Not in a good way. She was dating my homie. Listen, I love the Thais, but I mean, I don't know firsthand, but Thai women are known to be very like that in relationships. That's just what I've heard. Okay, guys. Getting overwhelmed. What am I doing first? Because first I thought I was going to the review section and I was making it so it's live. I was making it so you can click on it, and now you guys want me to change the tech stack, so now I'm thrown off. See, I knew I was gonna go off of my checklist. I knew I was gonna go off of that. Hi, Theo. Oh, Theo, you've been here. Yeah, I know. I cannot. Now I don't know where to go. Make Next.js for. Okay, so I need a new session. Give me a second. One thing at a time, people. You guys have so much energy these days. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Oh no, not physically abusive. Please read the handoff MD file and familiarize yourself with this project. Nice, Slime. Okay, cool. So yeah, you're not using Fable, but wait, so now Anthony said that we're just gonna have Fable. Okay. Maybe I can use Opus 4.8 for this. So, why do you ask, Parallel? Ask Claude firstly that you want to make it a React TypeScript. Oh, a Next.js TypeScript. Okay. I want to make this a Next.js TypeScript. What should you do? And does it have an advantage? What should I do? And does it have an advantage? Don't code anything yet. I've been doing more complicated code, and I started at the same time. Oh, damn, Slime. Well, you have experience. I don't. Fable is 2x usage of Opus. Tailwind also. What do you mean by that? Hey Haram, welcome. Oh, Harmon. Tino, and what you're doing right now is just changing it from being a boring site into an application that can also do things. But Tino, my question is, what is this really supposed to do? Other than advertise the business, they're just going to book through WhatsApp. People are going to book through WhatsApp. They're not going to book through the website. And that's strictly because in Pakistan, it's most common that people do their bookings through WhatsApp. That's just how they do it there. And the reality is the majority of the tourists that go to these places are domestic tourists. They're Pakistani tourists. You know, foreigners do come, but there are a lot of domestic tourists that do this. So they're going to want to book through WhatsApp. The company itself wants the bookings through WhatsApp. They want everything in one place. That's what they're used to, and that's just what's working for them. So I'm just not sure, like, hi, Mind. Hey, hi, why am I... Are you saying it like, this is how I'm imagining you saying it, Mind. Why am I seeing the same landing page, no improvements yet or changes at all? I've made plenty of changes. Okay. We got the review section. Okay, we have the meet your guide section. Yeah, that's correct. Well, Mind, you know, I like that you're here, but don't catch a tude with me. Okay? Don't catch a tude with me. It's like my boss is here. Why am I seeing the same landing page? So creating a booking form to send WhatsApp pre-filled, just an idea. That's a good idea, actually, Slime. Yeah, don't catch a tude, okay? Some people have been coming in here recently, and I think I have to remind everybody that this is my show. This is my live. So nobody catch a tude with me. Because I'm really nice, but I got the biggest attitude on the block, I'll tell you that much. Okay. All right, let me read this first. Let me figure out what's going on here. Firstly, you made me want to visit Pakistan. I never thought I would be thinking of it. Now the most important thing is for you to actually help me there. Yeah, see, I'm so happy, Tino, that you felt that way. Because that is the message that I am trying to give to people, like that they really should go to this corner of the earth because it's absolutely beautiful and the people are amazing and the hospitality is crazy amazing. So yeah, because I love seeing improvements every day, like that, saying no offense. Okay, you are the boss here, no problem. Nice to see some. Yes, mine. I'm halfway joking. I'm halfway joking with you, too. But I am improving every day. Just when the chat is popping, sometimes the workflow is a little bit slower because I'm trying to read everything, and you know, there are so many different directions people are pointing me in. So I'm trying to figure out which do I do first. Oh, you see that thing I sent? All those bees. I started dying when I saw, like, thinking. I know, Anthony, and actually the video you sent me, Anthony, that was in Thailand because the writing on her shirt was in Thai. I've never seen that in Thailand, but it wasn't that many flies like that. I mean, there were a lot of flies, but it wasn't like the video you sent me. Like then, oh my God, had her all time. I do want to come to India. I do. India's on my list. Okay, let's read, guys. Straight answer for this site is mostly downside. Let me be honest. Let's be honest about, rather than tell you the migration. What you have now, index.html, no build step, deploys and pushes to main, zero dependencies to maintain, nothing to break, loads instantly for a single page marketing site where bookings happen over WhatsApp. This is close to ideal architecture, not primitive. Okay, that's what I thought, right? Remember I said it's through WhatsApp. Okay, real advantages, but only if they apply to you. Components, reusable pieces, worth it if you have repetition or many pages. You have one page, your review cards already repeat. You can't change them. One would be tidier, but that's the only real repetition. Catches type bugs at build time. Your JS is a small scroll animation block. Image optimization. This is generally useful. You're hand running photos through Pillow right now. Next, we do that automatically. I don't know what that means. You're hand running photos through Pillow right now. That would do that automatically. Multiple pages routing, if you ever add. Data fetching. If reviews, tours, listings ever come from a database. We're not doing a database. They don't want to learn how to manage a database. They don't need it. It's just WhatsApp. We have to stick with WhatsApp. Like, that is what is done over there. What it costs you. A node modules, a build step, a framework to keep updated, dependency churn. More than your current. More ways for deploy, fail. My recommendation, don't migrate for its own sake. Migrate when a real need shows up. The honest triggers are you want to add more pages. You're tired of manually optimizing photos. If you want to do it the smallest sensible version, move photos. Which of these three triggers is actually driving this? None. My viewers in the chat. That's a legit reason too. Well, there will be multiple pages eventually. So what do you guys think? And let me catch up on the chat. So basically what it's saying is that I don't need it right now, but for other things, I would need it. Eventually there will be other pages, right? Like when, like each of these will be clickable. Eventually, it's just a landing page right now, but all right, let me catch up on the chat. I just used AI to make a promo video for part of the... What did you use, Slime? Ask Claude to make a clone of Ways Not. A clone of Ways Not effing Pakistani tourist guide site. This will make you millions in weeks. I see there is no competition of Ways in USA. Are you talking about the Ways that I'm thinking of, the app? Hi Jabber, welcome. You're having a bad day? Oh no, it's sold out. Ask Claude to make a clone. Right, parallel, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Hi user, Wealth and Proper. Hi Wealth, I'm gonna call you Wealth, welcome. Don't use Claude to make video, it's, okay, good to know. Hey Ayush, yes, I am still making the same website. I'm in no rush, just so you know. I might be making the same website for days, for weeks. I'm not in a rush here. I'm not pressed. I like to take my time. And I don't move with any urgency in my life in general. This is great. The only downside is it might not be free to host. I think that's why people are saying you should just use HTML, which has free. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh no, it passed. Wait, no, okay. Just use which has free options and burns tokens. Hi, Aiku. Welcome. I think the existing HTML site is fine. Okay. I will DM you on Insta. I also following you there. Okay, great. Great parallel. Sounds good. Fahad. Hi, Fahad. Codex might be better to build with. Might be. I'm not sure. Oh, my music. Okay. Wait, there's no music? Sorry. Okay. All right, so I think the HTML for now is fine. I don't know. Barely? All right, let me up the volume. I can never tell if it's too loud or what. I'll just say tech stack. I don't know. I'll make it louder. Or let me hear it. I think it's good. +2 clicks on volume. Oh, you like music blasting. All right, but hold on. Let me know if that's good. Okay, let me go back to the Google reviews. I don't do biology tutorials. Oh no, you didn't hear any music? Oh my God. Okay, nice. Faizan, hi, welcome. I know a Faizan, but you're definitely not the. I don't think you're the Faizan that I know. Oh God, slime, get ready for the story. Oh, all right. So then I can make the volume louder. I don't want to hurt people's ears. Okay, all right. Well, there's music. You guys, let me know if you can't hear it anymore. Tell me. Let me say this really fast so Slime doesn't get annoyed because he's heard this story probably 20 times plus over the last 3 days. But I am building a landing page for Hunza Mountain Tours. It's a family-owned business in northern Pakistan. I just came back from northern Pakistan. I stayed with the family for a few nights. They don't have a website, so I'm helping them build it. Give us a 360. Parallel. You'll have to watch my vlogs from Pakistan when I make them because I used a 360 camera, so you'll get the you'll get the 360 view. What's the benefit? Well, my back is getting tan. That's number one. I live on an island. It's what's in my wardrobe. Not that it's relevant. Faizan, by the way. Okay, where from Pakistan are you from? Okay, I have to get back to the Google reviews section, guys. What did we need to do? We wanted to make it so that the actual reviews are clickable. Okay. Make the actual reviews in the marquee clickable so that they lead to the actual Google review site of the business, of the homestay. You're from Karachi? I didn't go to Karachi. Is it worth visiting? I want to see Lahore. Jeez. I'm just laughing at things in my own head. Yeah, that's what I heard. Somebody told me don't go to Karachi. There's nothing to do there. Because I'm curious, just thinking about where I would fly into next whenever I do return to Pakistan, but probably Lahore, because I'm very interested in seeing Lahore. The food, the culture, the hospitality. All right, book me a flight, Parallel, and then you'll see me there. I do want to see Egypt as well, but again, like I say, what do I not want to see? What do I not want to see? Google doesn't offer stable public links to an individual review, so every card points to the listing itself. All right, let's see. That I need to fix when you reload it. Okay. All right, so it does this now. Anytime you click. Oh, but that animation, it's kind of, it gets cut off. Or is it supposed to be? No, it's definitely not supposed to be that way, where it's cut off on the top. Let me see the chat. I'm gonna call you W. What's up, W? I'm too creating some, but I have a query. Do we sell the final product by including complete backend or just front end only? Because backend too, but how do we change ownership? So W, some experienced people in the chat could probably answer you the best with that, because I'm not selling anything yet. I'm just in the learning stage. I would assume you include the back end if you're selling a final product. That's just my assumption. Okay, so this animation, unless it's, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Fix the animation on the review cards, so that way when you hover over them, the outline is outlining the entire perimeter of the card. Right now, the top of each card is cut off. They can sell. What supplies? What supplies? I actually know a lot of Tommies. Ayush. Which one? What supplies would they sell? Oh, that's a good idea, Slime. Trust me, toilet paper is a necessity. I had to always make sure I had to always make sure I had a roll of toilet paper with me. Okay. This works. Okay, now next. What was it that you guys were saying? I think Slime was saying it. I think Tino was saying it. Trav might have been saying it. Something about making the reviews live. Oh, Slime. Hey, people need it over there. That's why I thought it was a good idea. One and only day this man wore shoes. The day we didn't go hiking. Slime! Well, that's why I was saying it's a good idea. I know how much of a necessity it is. Why not, Parallel? Yeah, I don't remember what you guys said about, and the chat is just way too long. I don't remember what you said about the live review thing, and then how that all works. Stop it. Slime, you scared me. Slime playing. Okay. Oh, somebody was walking on the street. Okay. Oh yeah, Parallel. I know you want me to stand up. Ay. All right, so I don't know what this live review thing is that you guys were referring to. What's next on my to-do list? Okay, we did the photo of Ali. We did this. Let me see. I know Andy gave me a suggestion that I'm interested in. That was, who knows, God knows how long ago at this point. Let me try to find it. Oh my God, don't worry, Parallel. That's just from my hair. All right, let me find Andy. And don't worry, my pool guy's coming tomorrow. Ask it to create some parallax effects where elements appear differently. Elements appear differently as you scroll. Okay, so let me do that. Just asking out of curiosity who the music, not have a problem with copyright issue. I'm using Epidemic Sound. It's Google Reviews. Just search for Google Reviews API. Okay, Tino, question about that. Like, because I think I get confused. Once we start incorporating APIs, is that going to complicate things? please update the handoff MD file to include everything in this session. You said yup, and you said no. Somebody said yes, somebody said no. Hi Hassan, welcome. What plan am I using currently in Claude? Just the pro plan for now. When you bounce from chat to code. And a vision. Huh, that's interesting, Anthony. So, because now I'm on bounce from chat to code and code to chat, having a project in chat and a vision is able to provide better contextual prompts in code. So you mean like plan the vision in chat and then move to code? All right, guys, give me a sec. Okay, new session. I'll get back to the chat in 1 minute, guys. Let me set this up so I don't get distracted. I need to keep myself. I need to do a better job at managing. Please review the handoff MD file and familiarize yourself with this project. Now, I have Andy's create some all right. Now I can get back to the chat. Sorry, guys. Oh, whoa, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a second. On the side notes, okay, I read that, especially on an HTML site. So, right, the API is going to complicate things. That's what I thought. That's what my gut told me. How's the usage limit here on the Pro plan? It's not the best. I usually get through with Fable 5 and all the chatting, I'm getting through like a 2-hour stream with the session usage. Tino said, application programming interfaces make things easier when you actually supposed to be creating a whole system. You just change a few numbers. And now with AI, it's just a walk in the park, okay? But that takes a lot of tokens and a better plan. The power, what did you call it? Power vibing or power coding? What did you call it? Power vibe. It takes a lot of tokens and a better plan. That's your little hint. Wasting tokens and much time a proper app can be developed. Hi CB, welcome. I launched multi-SaaS project in this much time. ... Okay, let's not judge my timing. I'm taking my time. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not in a rush. Like it's not a race for me at all. This is not a race. I'm learning. So I'm not concerned about time. Like, time is the one thing finally I'm not concerned about. Yeah, and have it prompt the command code, so for all you do is paste and bounce back and forth, you end up gaining better quality. Okay. But for programmers, ego kills them and they like having control of everything. I can see that. You need at least a 5x plan. All right. How's the usage compared to Codex? That I don't know. I have Codex, but I haven't really played around with it that much. Other people in the chat will probably know the answer to that, people who have played with both platforms. So I haven't used Codex yet. It's on my to-do list. I want to play around with it. So I'm not sure, Hassan. Now watching means is, for instance, like right now in ChatGPT, and put it in voice mode and tell it exactly where you are in a project, and just ask it, what do you suggest should be the next thing? But don't do it because it's really addicting and you'll see the benefits immediately. Okay. Well, I don't need, yeah, maybe I should stay away from that right now. I don't need anything too addicting. Codex runs out mad fast. That's interesting. People were saying like, oh, well, there's no session limits, but maybe that's why it runs out fast, because it's not limiting you. Okay, wait, there's one thing I already know. I need this to be fixed as well, that when you reload the page, it doesn't bring you to the top. I keep saying that. I think the statement means that you should actually do it. So Hassan, no, it's for a family that I know personally. I'm an amateur vibe coder. I'm learning right now. So essentially I really did need another project to help my education, and they need a website. And I'll be completely honest, anything that they can afford, it probably wouldn't even be worth it for me to take. So I'm helping them. They took care of me when I was in their home, and I need something else to build, to learn. So it's kind of a win-win situation. I'm not gonna always work for free, and I wouldn't do it for just anybody, but these are really good people that I know personally. So it's also helping me learn. The statement means that you should just... Sorry, Tino, do what? What are you referring to? I'm not sure if you were referring to the power vibing, or if you were referring to something else. I'm sorry. Sometimes it just gets confusing a little in the chat. It gets really fun when you have like Fable 5 on Ultra Code running 100 agent. Oh my god, I feel like if I ran Fable 5 on Ultra Code, it would just be one prompt and my usage would be done. Damn, but that does sound really fun, because it seems really intricate, like so many things working together. How much percent is your project done? I don't know, Hassan. I'm just having fun. It'll be done when I'm done. There's no pressure. There's no time. It's the first time I'm actually building something for a company, so it's a new experience for me. Tell her what you meant. Oh, he's talking about I know what he meant by the power vibing. If you realize that the browser window, if you resize the browser window, you can check how everything looks on the phone view. You might find some things to fix. Yeah, I do have to look at the mobile responsiveness, Trav. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, okay, Tino, now I know what you mean. I installed Money Printer Pro, and it's pretty good with building videos. Money Printer Pro. You look like comatose. Comatose? What? Are we talking about the same? If you say comatose, that means I look like dead. Try, it's 10%. 10% done. Okay, wait, guys, hold on. I hope you're having a great day. What sub are you on if you're on 10x or 20? I'm on the pro plan, so I can't do that. But hi, Ed, welcome. It's flawless every time, and that's why I paid $200. So satisfying knowing its full abilities and what you're able to. It's like 3 days of work in 1 hour. All right, I'll get there with the plan. Okay, let me see. Let me see what it did with the... I don't see anything different yet. Or maybe this is what we were trying to do yesterday. This animation here is a little bit shaky. All right. The one thing I just want to fix first is the reload part. When you reload the page, it doesn't take you to the top of the website again, the top of the page, so let's fix that. How you got this project in Pakistan? I just returned from Pakistan. CCTV. We got a lot of those in Thailand. Everything's on CCTV. I built a barter marketplace and social media website app. Oh, nice. Surprisingly, like 85. Yeah, I know, Trav. All right, so you're right about that. So let's take a look. I'm gonna let's inspect. Oh, it looks so good full screen. And I was there. I was actually there. So CCTV, it's not paid, and the reason being, there's many reasons. Sorry, Slime, for repeating myself. And it's because, one, I'm an amateur vibe coder. So I'm learning right now. I'm not at the point in my skills where I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable selling anything to anybody, and also I just stayed with this family and they helped me out, so I'm gonna help them out. That's it. Let me see. JS, personally I don't think the auto fit looks good in 4 ways to stay section. Okay, so I'll take a look at that, JS. I'm on Pro Plan as well. I recommend. I recommend using Fable 5 on Max at least once. A super serious take on. Took my. Okay. Hi, the coolest dad ever. You don't seem that cool. Does she think she knows what's going on? I know exactly what's going on, honey. I know exactly what's going on. So, damn, yo. I just got back. Where did all these people coming from, like, with the OnlyFans crap? Because all you're doing is not saying... Yes, Slime! My mod for the win. Like, damn, you know, the other day when those people came in, it caught me off guard because my community has been absolutely amazing to me and nothing but respectful for me. So I don't know where these clowns came from, honestly, with all this crap, but I ain't having it no more, okay? If you walk through these doors, you are watching my stream, my show. I'm the boss. Come in with respect. Don't judge a book by its cover. And if you don't like it, there's the door. Okay, you can exit stage left. Thank you very much. What part of Pakistan are you from, CC? And good job, Slime. Because I fell in love with your country. Oh, you're from Hunza, Notorious? You tell him, sister. Snap, 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 snap. Like, damn. I can't. I'm not having it no more. Like, let's not forget, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, baby. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm nice until I'm not nice, and I can get real hood real quick. So, you're from Hunza. Which part? I was in Hunza. Saint Levant in Pakistan? I don't know. Like, I'm from Brooklyn, baby. I'm from Brooklyn. Let's not forget it. I know you are, Slime, so I know you know. Oh my God, I loved Kareemabad. I loved Kareemabad. I literally have things right here that I bought from Kareemabad. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely, the mobile, I think, is a little, it's definitely messed up. Yikes. Wait, okay. It's not my website. Actually, Notorious, it's for somebody in Hunza, a family business in Golkin. I stayed with their family. And they don't have a website, so I'm helping them build it. All right, so I got to work on the mobile responsiveness. Add a translate button. That is a good idea, actually, because like I said, most of the tourists that I saw there were domestic tourists. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to text Ali and ask him, the language is there. I mean, unless I use the national language, and Notorious, you're from Hunza, so you can clarify for me. I know that the national language is Urdu, but then each region, I know Hunza itself, they speak like 4 of their own languages. Hi, Suraj. Yeah, obviously, I'm finding that out right now. There's a better way to give feedback. Maybe it's a language barrier thing, but to say something is very bad. And I'm just an educator. I'm just a teacher, so I know how to give feedback and constructive criticism in a nice way. But the term "very bad" is not really. That's not really how you're supposed to give feedback. Just FYI. We can say it needs work. We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. We're gonna fix it. We're not in a rush, right? So it's okay. This isn't live or anything yet. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it. It's next on my to-do list. Feeling a little sassy now. Okay. All right, so let me do this and just see. I don't necessarily see those animations though. Wait, it's still not working. Let me try it again. It's still not. When I reload, it's still not bringing me to the top of the page. That should have been an easy fix. And hi, ND, welcome. Are you from Brooklyn? I've been claiming Brooklyn all my life. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, but I live in Thailand now. I was always proud of being born and raised in Brooklyn. I just honestly hated living in New York in the United States, so I moved halfway across the world 2 years ago. Ed said responsiveness isn't an issue, your prompt is the issue. Okay, Ed. Hey Johnny, what's up? Welcome. Thank you for that. The mobile is not very bad. It's susceptible to improvement. Yeah, there you go, Trav. That's how you give feedback. That's how you give feedback. BK Heights, baby. I was born and raised Sheepshead Bay. I lived in Bay Ridge for some time, and then I lived in Gravesend by Coney Island. But were you born in Brooklyn Heights? What do you think about Hunza? I loved it. I loved it so much. I loved Karimabad. I loved Pasu. I stayed in Golkin for a few nights. I loved it. I want to go back. She moved to Thailand because she had mob problems in Brooklyn. I had a lot of problems in Brooklyn. Born and raised, nice. A fellow Brooklynite. Yo, slime. I did have problems in Brooklyn, but we're gonna have to revisit these scroll animations because I don't really see a difference, and now I feel like, let me see my vocabulary. I feel like yesterday and today we added these types of animations that didn't really work, so there has to be some type of bloat happening in the background. Okay, there we go. Do me a favor, please click the circle next to the hi. It gives you better visualization. People are asking you to open or download things. You don't need to. Okay, the circle next to the hi here. Trav, when am I gonna host a hackathon? I don't know. I don't even know how to host a hackathon. What should that even be? And then I don't have any like prizes to give out, like cash prizes or anything. So I don't even know how to. You would have to, if you wanted me to do that, you would have to help me, and I feel like I would be terrible at that. I would be down to, but I don't have any like cash prizes or to give anybody. So, okay. Are you using skills? Hi, Solana. Welcome. Right now I'm just using the ponytail skill to try to save tokens. Hi. Give out trinkets. I'm working on it, Slime. I'm definitely working on it. We're getting there. I will tell you that we are getting there. You know, because I have the subscribers, and you know, it's just the watch hours are the hardest part, but it is getting there. It is getting there. And once that happens, then, you know, maybe I can take that and put it into the stream and do things like hackathons and stuff. More like a vibe-a-thon. Yeah, so I have enough of the subscribers. It's the watch hours, you know, the watch hour. Yeah, the watch hours are the hardest part, obviously. You know, 4,000 watch hours, it's a lot. But we're on the way up. You cheated and used promotions. I guess, like, I don't really want to cheat. I have promoted things before. Like, I definitely have some of the travel videos, but I don't know. I don't really want to cheat, but is there any way to really get it done without cheating? I'm not sure. But the watch hours have been doing well. We'll get there sooner rather than later, trust me. Hold on, I'm missing a lot of things in the chat. So Anthony said, bingo, hopefully this helps you know what it's doing. Yeah, let me analyze this a little bit. Try to figure out what it all means. Bragging rights in the chat would be enough of a prize. So Trav, you're like me. Like, I'm good with bragging rights as well. Like, that's the best prize to me. But I just wonder how many people would actually be down for just that. You know, so let's talk about it, you know, like, let's maybe figure it out. Let me work on this, make sure I finish it for the family, and then we can see if enough people would actually be down. I would love to host something, but then I really got to get my shit together, and make sure I'm a good host. Hold on, the music. Is it still going? Oh yeah, it's just a quiet start. Okay. Is this a CMS website or a custom build? It's customly built. Notorious. Sorry, it took me a long time. I should have. That's okay, Solana. I'm glad you said hi in the end. I like it when people say hi to me. No custom agents yet. No. I don't even know how to make a custom agent. The watch hours are so okay. Then after all that shit, they still have to review you. Exactly. And Slime, how long did that take you? Because I know there's something like with AdSense, but they also want to make sure that your subscribers aren't botted and things like that. Like, it all has to make sense. YouTube is strict like that. Like, they're not just gonna monetize anybody. But all my watch hours have been organic, so I feel like it shouldn't be a problem when I get there. Hi, Vio. Welcome. I like that. Hi. You're so excited. Good idea. That's the thing with PV. It will create custom agents for you that helps you develop more effectively and also min-max your token usage. Okay. All right. Once I'm finished with the chat, I'm going to analyze this a little bit. Build a YouTube bot to do that as the next project. A YouTube bot? But what would the YouTube bot do? I subbed and liked your first female I've ever seen in this space. It's a good. Oh, thanks, Solana. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How long have I been vibe coding? So for 40 days. So I'm new, I'm learning, and I started 40 days ago. If you go back to day one, you could see, I mean, like, obviously this website isn't perfect. I'm not that experienced, but I am really proud of where I've come from day one. I've learned a lot, and I feel like this project looks a million times better than my first project. Had to delete a bunch of videos. I do political stuff, so it's different. 2 days for the review. Wait, oh, so you didn't get approved. So if you didn't get approved, can you apply again? All right, let me take a look at this now. So context window, messages, MCP tools, system tools, skills, system prompt. Oh, nice. Okay. Maybe and they gave you the reason why you weren't approved? That's because of the political videos? Oh, you have to wait 90 days and then apply again? Okay. Well, at least you have the hours and then you can apply again. Thank you, Andy. I'm learning to be even more and more patient. Like the more viewers that we get, it is, you know, definitely hard to manage sometimes when everybody has so many suggestions, and, you know, I'm trying to be patient with it and, you know, just decide what's best for me to do. I don't know if you like making 10-minute videos, but your perspective. Yeah, I could definitely make a video on that. A 10-minute video of me blabbing about it is no problem. Because we basically do that here. There are so many videos that I am gonna make. You know, I'm going through my Pakistan content right now. I'm creating a documentary, releasing it in episodes. And then I also, you know, many people now, they're curious, like, how I became this person and basically had the balls to move halfway across the world. There is a huge story behind it. And, you know, some of you may be interested, some not, but some people have expressed to me that they want to hear my story. So I think I am going to sit down and talk about it. It's definitely unique. I've definitely been through some shit in my life, and all those things have made me the strong person that I am to make this move. But there are things that have pushed me here, and some people have expressed interest in knowing. So I think I am gonna make a video about that. And then Trav, that's a good idea. Just my perspective on being a vibe coder with no coding experience. And I think that's a great video for me to make. So I know from my own experience how sometimes you get stuck on some seemingly small detail half a day once. Yeah, you really can. You really can, Andy. Do you have your own personal app? What do you mean personal app? Like, I've built 4 projects. If you go back into the streams, like, you could see the things that I built. Chill, you 100% need to make a video. All right, I'll make it. I will make it. There, you know, I have been through a lot of hardship, and, you know, it's definitely not a full happy story. But I will say from it, you know, I took hard times and I made the most of it, and I made my life happy and peaceful. And, you know, some people go through similar things that I have gone through and they wallow in it. But I chose to take hardship and decide this is not how I'm going to live my life for the rest of my life. So I'll make a video. I'm happy to talk about it. It's something that I hid for many years. It's something that I was ashamed to talk about for many years. But at this stage of my life, like, it has made me the person that I am, and it's somebody that I'm proud of. So, I'm ready to talk about all those things now. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so we did that. Now the mobile responsiveness, we said that it's not necessarily bad, but it needs to be worked on. So let's do that. I'm gonna have to go back and look into what all these things that we did. We did a bunch of scroll animations that did not work, so I don't know what's going on in the background here. We're gonna have to de-bloat things, I think. Okay. Let's put it in the MD file. Please update the handoff MD file to include everything from this session. And then we'll do the mobile. I mean, an app or a project that you're fully focused on and you're building a company around, or so Ed, sorry it's taken me so long to respond to you. I have been, since I started 40 days ago, I have been building like travel apps and Thailand apps, and apps related to travel, because that's my niche, and my following on other social media platforms are a lot of people who follow me for travel. So I've just been building things for them to use based on questions that they asked me. I'm using it as my education. So I don't have something that I've been fully focused on yet for a business. This is the first time I'm building something for somebody else, actually. So I want to give it a little TLC, you know, because now it's for somebody's actual business. I took full advantage of Fable 5 for my app, though. Well, good. I'm glad to hear you took full advantage. Hi, Dank. Welcome. That's a great name, Dank. I didn't try GPT Soul 5.6 yet, but people are telling me I need to try it. Okay, new session. Hi, Fun. Welcome. That's a great name, too. Please read the handoff MD file and familiarize yourself with this project. I met these crazy kids. in Pakistan. The kids, I call them. They were like in their early 20s, but like they were just wild. They were so fun, and you definitely not what you might expect from Pakistan. Like they were super like progressive, and they invited me to a rave in Islam. I really wanted to go. I just didn't have time. So now I'm like really curious about these raves in Pakistan. And I'm not even into like doing things like that anymore, but it would kind of just be fun to do it there. Okay. Work on the mobile responsiveness for this web app and make sure that it is completely compatible on all devices. And that moving forward, as we continue to add things to this web app, that all of those features are 100% compatible on all devices. OpenAI is a shit show. The only survivor in this whole thing. Well, in fact, being Anthropic, not saying it's bad, but saying that, you know. Yeah, Anthony, that's why I like. It's so funny that we were speaking, you know, and people have been saying try this, try that, and for some reason I felt like I would value Anthony's opinion on this. For some reason, I just felt that way. What project are you thinking about collabing on? How is my session limit still going? I'm not complaining, but... I know, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. Let me text my friend real quick, the one who's visiting Thailand. Just make sure they're okay. They know that I gotta stream. Check it out. Oh, so fun. You can't post links in the chat, but if you join the Discord, if possible, you can share it there. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Wait for what? Oh, wait, we got 2 Susans. Oh, okay, thank you. Susan, I changed my username from... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, except I have to check it when I end the stream because I don't open Discord on stream because it's an Electron app and it's way too heavy for my stream. Yeah, this animation, it's bugging me. It does a little, like, something weird. We'll go back to all those things. I think I got to sit down tonight and take a look at it just on my own, without any distractions, to kind of see what are the things that I want to fix, because we get a little too carried away in here sometimes. Oh, you're the second person who... So, I don't know why. It's working for some people and not working for others. Unable to accept the invite on Discord. Susan, can you do me a favor? Can you go into the video description for the stream? And can you try that link and tell me if that link works? Then I gotta sit down and figure that out tonight. I thought it was just one person yesterday. It didn't work for them. But today, I mean, it worked for some people. So what's going on? Freaking Discord, man. You did it from the video description? Can you see Nightbot put it in the chat? Does that one work? Yeah, see, it worked for some. Siraj, you took it from the chat, from Nightbot? Okay, this has to be fixed. Ooh, this should be, since the background is so dark, maybe the background should be a photo of the stars that I took. That's a good idea. Or they could maybe find a better photo of the stars. Damn, why is it working for some people and not for others? So I'm gonna have to figure that out. What kind of skill did you install? Hi, promo. Welcome. Not much. I've just been using, right now I'm just using the ponytail skill to save tokens. I should use other skills. Fire's not here today, but we were talking about the front end design skill yesterday, but there was so much going on in the chat yesterday and today that I got distracted. Hi, Yuvra, welcome. Do I use, no, I have the pro plan. Yeah, Susan, I have the pro plan for now. I don't think I'll have the pro plan forever. I'll just say that. But I'm just making decisions that are financially responsible at the moment, due to my work situation in the summer, because I am a teacher, but I'm an independent contractor. But Susan, that's the question of the day. I don't know why it's not working, but it worked for you, Suraj. So is it you and maybe not me? I don't know. Oh no, sorry. I know. Should I close the curtain? But you know, my background is just so pretty. The sun is starting to set. Can you contact me through the YouTube comments for now? And then once I get off stream, I'll try to figure out the Discord thing and we can talk. You can comment on this live and then I'll get back to you. And yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll get you on Discord. I'll definitely get you on Discord. Just, I gotta get off the stream first. To open up that godforsaken app. Ed said front-end design is good. Also UI, UX, Pro Max for expert React Native is another good design skill. Okay, good to know. Maybe I should install them today off stream. UV said thank you so much. It's like my dream house in Thailand. No, Slime, you told me that was for tomorrow. Yeah, I do have it. I do have Instagram. It's the same handle as my YouTube. Where in the world is Jillian? So you could definitely contact me. You can definitely contact me there. Yeah, Slime, I put it in my notes. You said that was for tomorrow. All right, let's look at the mobile view. Oh no, what did I just do to my chat? Same as my YouTube handle. Same exact one. Oh, Yuvi, I love that. Thanks so much for telling me that. I'm glad that I inspired you. I mean, like everybody that comes in the chat here, they're the ones inspiring me. So I love to hear that I inspired somebody. That makes me feel really nice. So thank you for saying that. And I'm glad that you started. We're on this journey together. All right, let's look at the mobile. Since everybody was telling me it was trash. Just kidding. Oh, why is it so teeny tiny? Okay, it looks better. Hey G-War, welcome. Yo, what's up? All right, it's looking better. Yeah, it definitely looks better than it did. I'm happy about that. Let's see, like a iPad. All right. Okay, where does my usage stand? What do you mean? G-War, what is Pakistan travel? I just came back from traveling there. This is for a family-run business. And I know the family personally, so I'm helping them build their website. Mobile responsiveness. Hi, what you who? Wait. You knew? Hi, you knew. The dashboard looks incredibly beautiful. Happy birthday. Oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Amine. Hi, Amine. Welcome. Yeah, Pakistan is a country. It's a beautiful country that I just came back from. Once you add the stars. No, not necessarily, Trav. I'm definitely, like, I'm nitpicky, so it's gonna be a minute till I'm completely happy with the design. And it's been kind of hard for me to keep my train of thought these days because of all, you know, the amazing suggestions that I get in the chat, but then I get sidetracked. But some sections still fall flat for me. Like, okay, I know that this animation, it's a little, I like it, but it acts a little weird sometimes. It needs perfecting. And then just like the way this review section and the guide section, like it's not separated. I don't know if that's a good thing. It needs work. It still needs work. And then I got to get rid of this email us button and have just a WhatsApp button. I could probably do that fix right now. I still think I have 9% left, so that's a small change. Let me do that. Try Lovable. Why Lovable? I've seen people test Lovable and it wasn't the best. It seems Lovable, and I haven't used it, so I don't know, but it seems like a little bit of like a babyish tool, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I edited standing notes and handoff. Okay. Agent is over. Well, I have 9% left. I might be able to make a small change. Or maybe not, but we'll see. We keep going until it stops me. My friend did not answer me. I hope that they're okay. Okay, the SEO skill will be tomorrow. I'm gonna build the SEO skill. Please read the handoff MD file and familiarize yourself with this project. So the WhatsApp button on many websites, it usually opens up the WhatsApp app. And depending on where you're, like if you're on a desktop and you don't have the desktop app, I'm just trying to think. How much do you spend on credits? Well, I'm on the CRE. I'm on the pro plan, so $20 a month for Claude. Sorry, Amine, I missed your message. It's for a family-run business. Sorry, Slime. For a family-run business in northern Pakistan. I just came back from northern Pakistan. I stayed with the family, and they don't have a website, so it's for them, for their advertising their service. Short version. What do you do for a living? It's day 40. I'm a math teacher. I'm a high school math teacher. Does Lovable also deploy? It seems to me that Lovable only writes files, but you still... Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea. I thought Lovable was a similar platform to Replit. Hunza Mountain Tours seems good. They are. They're so good. If you ever travel to Pakistan, please contact them. They'll make you feel like family. They're natives to the area. You know, the parents were born and raised there. Hold on, let me turn some light on. The parents were born and raised there. The son is the one who took me around all of Pakistan. He was born and raised there, so they are natives to the area. So they're the best of the best to take you around on these hikes. You know, maybe not somebody from the city who will take you up north. These are people born and raised there. So, okay. Let's see. In the book now section, I want to remove the email us button, as all bookings will be done through WhatsApp. So let's just have the WhatsApp button. I want to change the style of the button and actually have the WhatsApp icon. The button should eventually work when I provide you with the WhatsApp number, which I don't have yet, but the button should actually eventually work and open up the actual WhatsApp application on the user's device. Let me see what you guys said. Amine, add some real image in the background with slider. Discover everything. Where, Amine, where do you suggest that? Because I have that here in the hero, and the more images, the better for me, but I want to keep it tasteful. I don't want it to end up being too much and then look tacky. Undergrinder. Hi, Undergrinder. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let me get my charger for this. Hi, Ciari, welcome. Have I worked? Yeah, a little bit. This is my 4th project. I started 40 days ago. I've had amazing help and guidance through the people in the chat, people who have been here, you know, from day 1 or from the early days. So I have had a lot of help, also open to any and all suggestions. I can't promise that I I can't promise that I'll take all of them, you know, but I'm using Lovable Unlimited plan running out of idea. Could you suggest something for me to do for hackathon? Let me think. Hi, Imran. Welcome. Yes, I just came back, but Imran, are you... I know an Imran Khan that I never met personally, but is it you? Newman Stack? Well, first of all, hi Newman, nice to meet you. Just Stack. Some people, you guys crack me up, honestly, like you really do. The WhatsApp button function is made via WhatsApp API URL. Also, how do you plan to do the reservation? What do you save updates you need? I mean, Ciari, honestly, the way people make bookings in Pakistan, and honestly in a lot of countries, if you travel, you know, that most bookings are just done through WhatsApp. You just hit somebody up and say, hey, and you give them your information. Yes, a lot of famous people carry the same, but no, I live... Oh, okay, Imran. Because literally, the company that I booked with, the owner of the company's name is Imran Khan. I never met him. He just sent me with Ali, who's a native of the North, and he took me around. And then it turns out his family has their own business. So I thought maybe it was the Imran that I was talking to and harassing for 2 years, saying, hey, like, I really need to come to Pakistan, because I literally did harass them for a long time. So what did you ask me? Yes, I have been to Hunza Valley myself. I just came back from there. Love Amsterdam too, been there. That was actually the first like big international trip that I took around Europe. My first stop was in Amsterdam. Love Amsterdam. I mean, why? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Guys, I'm getting hungry. I'm surprised my usage is still going. Okay, it's this. I don't know why I still don't like that button. Isn't typically the button like smaller? Okay, it opens up the app. It opened up my app. I mean, obviously there's no... Tomorrow you figure out how to send a form from website to WhatsApp. Okay, hold on, let me write that down. Send form from website to WhatsApp. Some of you are like my managers at this point. I don't necessarily like how it took it off the website. I don't know if that typically happens. I can't remember. Thank you so much, Suraj. Yeah, I did put a deadline for the 25th because they're you see the header API. Yep. Thank you, Ciari. Yeah, that happens. I have a few managers. You should see the first one that came in here. I don't see him that often, but yeah, open. Okay, whoa, hold on. A lot of new people. This is just HTML right now, Newman, because it's just a landing page. We were talking about that earlier in the chat. You should rewind a little bit in the stream, and we had a whole discussion about that and talked to Claude about if I should change the tech stack right now. Hi Stoke, welcome. I'm building a landing page for Hunza Mountain Tours. It's a family-run business in northern Pakistan, and I just came back from there and personally stayed with and met the family. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry at all. Oh shoot, I'm on Sonnet. Oops, I forgot to switch it back. Thanks for reminding me. Open WhatsApp in a new tab. Okay, let's do that. Hi, Turing. Welcome. Pakistan is definitely close to U.S. in current affairs. It looks like a lot of whitewashing going on. You know, I don't know. There were a few comments about me being an American there, and a few things that happened. I mean, everybody was welcoming and warm to me, but there was one campsite that we were at where the locals asked my guide, like, how's your guest? Like, Americans are crazy. So then we were joking, calling me a crazy American. And there was one police stop where they didn't want to let me in because I was American and they wanted me to pay. But with a little talking and arguing, we got through. So, did you first start building this? Yeah, oh, I made it. Yeah, thank you, Imran, for pointing that out. Why aren't you making math videos? Because, Ciaria, I'm going to tell you right now, when you're a math teacher and you do that all day, every day, you want to, when on your downtime, you want to work on passion projects and do something else and learn something new. I don't want to math all day and math all night. I truly don't. You know, then I start to resent it. No, I have the pro plan. Fable is too much for the open better. Well, I'm already deep into it. Slime. She can use Fable. That just blew it, mate. Hi, Jabber. Yes, I'm a math teacher. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm just learning. I'm just experimenting. I'm playing around. Okay. And then who was it? I didn't even say hi. Vupanu? Beats. I'm just gonna call you Beats. Let's have it open WhatsApp in a new tab. Okay. I'll provide the WhatsApp number at a later date. Right now, I want to make sure when you click the button, WhatsApp opens in a new tab and not the same tab that the website is open in. Yes, we're gonna do the SEO skill tomorrow. And Slime, it's so funny that you brought this up, and I'm glad that you did, because it's a discussion that we were having at dinner. There were these two girls that also stayed at the homestay from the Czech Republic, and one of them works in social media marketing or management, and we were talking about the SEO because we were talking about building the website. And she said something about like the SEO and the keywords, and we have to make sure that the keywords are right, so when people Google it, or you know, even words under the images and things like that. I didn't do anything, Imran. I'm just still using it. Ciari, I'll go back and look for you in a minute. Let me see. Mine always said, Imran. Okay, perfect, Slime. That's gonna be the first thing, I guess. Who knows what the first thing on my to-do list is anymore. I don't know. It's been saying this. I don't think I hope I'm not paying a lot of money right now that I don't know that I'm paying. All right, let's check. And then Ciari, I'll look for you. No, it didn't open a new tab. Or wait, maybe Vercel sometimes takes a minute. Let me give it a minute. The website looks great. Have you used UI UX? No, I didn't. A tool? A tool, welcome. I didn't. I'm gonna show because Ciari just asked what I pasted into Claude for that design. I can't remember, but I'll go back and I'll find it. No, it's still not working. Okay. Add? Add what? Okay, it's still not working. It's still not opening up a new tab to direct to WhatsApp. Oof, I'm starving like Marvin. I need my usage to run out, actually. What are you gonna eat, Anthony? I'm gonna have to make my chicken tacos again soon. I should order it. Yeah, I gotta get my groceries. Because I'm almost out. I cooked before I left and I put everything in the freezer, and now I'm about to eat the last of it today. So I gotta cook again tomorrow. Hi, Sigma Tech. Welcome. Yep, for sure, for sure. I will. I gotta do all the skills. I know we were talking about it, but if you watch the stream back a little bit, you'll see the chaos and the distractions and the tangents I've gone. Taken so many detours. I think it's not understanding what I'm saying. It's not necessarily WhatsApp that's supposed to be. Hi H4, welcome. Not necessarily. I wouldn't look for one. I'll put it that way. If one lands in my lap, that's great. Oh my God, Anthony, that's like, I think we have the same like palette. Like I love bell pepper, mushrooms. I would probably add some onion. I only like onion when it's cooked, really. But that's like an omelet that I would eat. Ooh, that sounds good, an omelet. That was one thing, I ate so many omelets in Pakistan. The omelets are really good. Breakfast was always the best. And the bread, oh, I miss the bread in Pakistan. That bread is phenomenal. Aha, it works. Woohoo! Okay. I feel like this button, I don't like this button. What should the button? Should it say WhatsApp or should it just be that icon? I feel like the icon is a little jacked. Let me look at my... Oh, no. I don't mean to... I wasn't... Oops, shoot. I did not mean to call you. Oh, my God. Oops. Yeah, the WhatsApp icon is a little bit messed up on the button. Oh my God, I eat sourdough every single day, Anthony. I eat sourdough every day. Please fix the WhatsApp logo on the button. It looks a little messed up. I don't know how else to say it. It looks effed up. Like that phone, I don't know. Ooh. That's a good idea, Newman. Make a floating WhatsApp button that floats on the left bottom corner. The left bottom corner. Like just floats the whole time. Oh, I like that. I like that. Thank you, Newman. Can I like that. Okay, let's do that also. What percentage of building these websites would you say is using English? Hi, Mind, welcome. For me, it's been like 100% using English. Well, it's been like 100% using English, other than some technical terms that people direct me in the chat. Okay, I'm out, so let me just write that down. Newman, floating WhatsApp button. Floating WhatsApp button in bottom left corner. No way, you make your own butter? No, I don't do that. But in Pakistan, I actually had like homemade butter and it was so good. So now I'm like, oh, like how can I live without this homemade butter? Damn. You make your own butter? Okay. WhatsApp button. All right. Let me take a look. I don't know how I still have Fable 5 usage. I don't. But. Alrighty, guys. I think it's time for me to eat. The usage limit for the session has been reached and I'm like, my stomach is growling. And I have to check on my friend and his wife that are here. They're not answering me and I hope that they're okay. Yeah. But anyway, guys, that was day 40. I can't believe it's been 40 days and it would have been even more if I didn't go on a 2.5-week holiday. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. Obviously, those of you who have been here know that it's not perfect yet and there are so many things that I want to change. So for those of you who are new, who come in and you have all your suggestions, just know it's a work in progress and I'm not rushing. I'm taking my time and I'm having a lot of fun with it, especially coming off of this trip. You know, I feel so inspired and it's something I'm passionate about because it, you know, I'm just on a high from being back. Take half of it towards the spread and mix it. Oh, I'm over here thinking you're churning your own butter, Anthony, because that's what they were literally doing in Pakistan. I'm like, But anyway, guys, let me say my goodbyes and thank you to everybody who has been here, everybody that I can remember, because it's so many people and so many new people. But H4, I see you first. So thank you, H4. Thank you, Anthony, as always. Thank you, Trav. Thank you for saying that. It's slow progress, you know, because I'm a little distracted, but I'm having a good time doing it. I'm happy with it. Thank you, Mine. Thank you, Newman, and for that suggestion. I wrote it down. Thank you, Sigma, Atul, Slime. What's poppin', Slime? I got a lot of notes from you today. I have them all written down. Ciari, Imran, Ed, Stoke, Jabber. Thank you. Beats, Turing. Undergrinder, G War, Amine. Oh, Amine, you wanted an idea from me, and you said add some real image. I have to think about that. Andy, thank you so much for your positive energy as always. Oh, coding with the books. I didn't see you, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Siraj, Yunu, UV, you said that I inspired you. I love that. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Susan. Who else? Thank you, Dank. What a name. ND. Ed. I think I said Ed before. Wow, so many people. Notorious. VO. That's all. And, you know, and those MFing trolls that came in here before. Who was that? SB Daniel. Will you be able to book a trip? Yes, through the WhatsApp, you will be able to. Welcome. And I'm sorry, I'm hopping off, but yes, you will be. Once I hook up the WhatsApp. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 41. And we'll continue with this landing page. See you tomorrow, everybody. Yeah, he never came back. It was enough to scare him off. Oh, you're sad. I'm not. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.